Madison is the only city that I can find between 2009 and 3 weeks ago that had the flamingo, its a non-native bird to Madison, as its official city bird. Okay, now 3 weeks ago, apparently, Miami made their city bird the flamingo. Okay? But for 17 years, Madison, Wisconsin was the only city with flamingo as its like mascot bird. Not its game, not its team, not football. We're talking the city. Okay, we're talking politics, we're talking investment, we're talking development. And what do we also know? What's the other cultural conversation? What's the quiet part that needs to be said out loud? That the flamingo is apparently this symbol for swinger lifestyles. Right now, I don't want to shame anyone. Don't want to shame anyone's private parties or private consensual adult parties. What I want to shame is money and politics. Okay, and sex trafficking, human trafficking in politics. Okay, and I think that Madison chose to make the flamingo its city bird so as to say, look, if you want in, you got to swing in. You feel me? And when you combine the fact that Madison has a Big Ten school, okay, with a Big Ten football team and all the research that goes with it, and we're the capital city, okay, you know that every Big Ten city requires human trafficking. The data tells us that those lifestyles go hand in hand, unfortunately, currently and for decades, if not centuries. Okay, so Miami, also human trafficking center as an international boat port and airport, right? With mostly only borders that are water to other worlds. Just made its city's mascot the flamingo. Do you have to swing in to get power? I don't like it, but it keeps lining up with messaging that we get about the power elite, right? This is why I have been mad for over a decade that Willie Street Co-op at its original location on Williamson Street, right in between, like directly center between where Corey Ruiz was killed by the police and where Tony Robinson was killed by the police, not to mention within blocks of Michael Schumacher's murder as well, and Polly's murder. I mean, same distance to Polly's murder. Dear God, may they rest in peace, and may we jail all killer cops. But what I'm saying is that the Willie Street Co-op spent over a decade having two androgynous but mostly femme appearing topless folks dominating their wall mural, and they put that up the same year that 8 femmes that were topless and were consensually participating in World Naked Bike Ride with their genitals covered were ticketed, while over 100 men with their genitals out were not ticketed. Only 2 men were ticketed. And so these topless femmes were, handcuffed against their will by the police, and then the Willie Street Co-op put this, these topless nipples up. And I was really offended by it, right? And then now they just put some roots up. But what did they do? They only changed that mural after they opened their community space across the street with the dick emoji, the eggplant. And they're right there, right in the epicenter of this intersection that is being used like a bingo card for these racist cops to tap into higher levels of their KKK status by assassinating our citizens within blocks of the Willie Street Co-op. What's going on? My people, what's going on?